Hello, everyone, and welcome to Skyland's Sins of Shelzar Season 3, Episode 5, Kovokimru. Sorry for the late start today, folks. We had some gremlins to slay, and as you may note, we are down a player, and I need to move two people to make the overlay right. There we go. Now I think we're right. So sorry about that as well. So, when last we met, our adventurers hopped through a teleportation circle and wound up in the basement of the Mage Tower at Kovokimru. Um, when you arrive there, you're greeted by a human wizard. Uh, Woman looks like she's probably in her early 50s, maybe. Um, and she uh, says, "Well, welcome to Kovokimru. We weren't expecting anyone to come through the circle. Please, who are you, and what brings you to our tower?"
Should I be just in like a square of black?
You should not just be in a square of black. No.
That's where I am.
Well, let me see what I can do about fixing that for you.
That's where I am as well.
Yeah, me too.
But we're not together.
Oh, you are. How's that?
Yes, the lights
Yes.
Beautiful. Sorry for the inconvenience. So yeah, you are all inside the teleportation circle. Woman steps forward and introduces herself.
I'm gonna nudge Ithrin to talk before Alan does.
They still believe
What did I do?
Tourists?
She says, "My name is Frethy, and I am the mage, one of the mages, you might say, in charge here in the tower." I'm sorry, you said your name was?
Hello. You can call me Ithrin.
Well, greetings, Ithrin, and welcome to Kovokimru. I must admit, I'm a little taken aback or disturbed, perhaps, by your appearance here. We normally receive communication before anyone uses this teleportation circle. Where did you get these coordinates?
Where did I get the coordinates?
They were given to you when you were at that at the village you had visited last session, which was.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't get them from the Snow Queen because I kind of want to keep that on the down low.
No, it was. You had been in Kurzakoken.
All right. Yeah, we were in Kersakoku and decided to come here, and they told us they didn't tell us we should send word ahead. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
No, it's fine. We always welcome visitors. In fact, what brings you here? You don't look like you're locals.
We're mercenaries.
Oh, well,
I'm not a mercenary. I just met them. I'm here for different
I
reasons.
mean, you're kind of a freelancer, and I'm just rounding up.
I see. Well, if you're here in search of work, we certainly do have uh, an opportunity for you. A rather great one, in fact. But your name, sir? She looks at
Nola.
Okay, Nolo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You say you're not with these people? You seem to have arrived with them.
Yeah, we just met like a few nights ago. I was actually on my way here and we crossed paths, and they were also headed towards here. So happy coincidences.
I see. And what then brings you here?
I wish to study and learn here. I have a particular school of magic that I'm developing, but I've heard maybe you've already developed here, possibly.
Well, if you have a mind for magical experimentation, perhaps you will also have an interest in the freelance job that has recently become available here. If the rest of you would be interested as well, we have here the most impressive collection of books in all of Fenrilik. You'll find any lore that you might be seeking is likely here. But I would also, I have a task, a admittedly dangerous one, that would require brave adventurers. Now, I am willing to part with goods, services, perhaps some access to our libraries. If you would be so kind as to take a journey for me.
For what and why?
I have constructed a device designed to go down into the Tobor Gorge and explore what I believe are a series of geothermal caverns down there. I believe there might be great riches and treasures within those caverns, as well as access to desperately needed resources like fresh water and magical components. Unfortunately, I've not found any adventurers brave enough to attempt.
What's the catch?
So, right, look, it's not that we're saying no, but why can't anyone local do this?
Or
No
why
one-
won't anyone local do it?
I'll be perfectly frank with you. The pulley system, the lift, is untested. And conventional wisdom has always claimed that the journey down the side of Tobor Gorge is too perilous for anyone to make.
So would I know if she's lying, or
yeah,
can
can I get an
see if she's
insight check?
lying?
Sure, you can both absolutely roll insight if you want to.
23.
You don't.
Mine is slow.
Yeah, you don't perceive any deception from her necessarily. She's not letting go any tells of lies or deceit.
Okay.
13 for me.
I'm gonna turn back to the rest and just like give a we might as well type shrug.
Are we on a time crunch for our other journey? I don't remember.
I mean, the patience of the gods, essentially. Like, I'm pretty sure if we take too long, the Snow Queen's gonna get unhappy. But as long as we look busy, I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
That's just me guessing, though. Travis could have his own plans.
Well, as a matter of fact, Ithrin, you recall specifically an underground cavern was where you found these eggs in the seeds, I should say, in your dreams.
Yes. So this is also probably in the correct direction.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'm down to go.
And then I would have access to all the materials here.
Absolutely. If you go down, collect me some samples, discover what is down there, and are able to come back with proof of the successful journey, I will give you unfettered access to this library.
I feel like discover what is down there is very vague. But Lulu doesn't care.
Well, I'll be being perfectly honest with you. One of the concerns is nobody's quite sure what is at the bottom of the gorge. We know that there's running water down there, but that's about it.
What kinds of animals are around here that would be of concern in general?
On the surface, fell deer, shimmer snakes, are our main, I guess, pests. But you will be going to a realm heretofore unexplored. Every attempt that we've made to get into the gorge has ended in tragedy. There have been,
We love a good tragedy.
there have in the past been sorcerers who've attempted to fly down there under their own power, and they're always buffeted against the walls, never heard from again. Every attempt to descend the walls by rope has been an utter failure. But I do believe that the lift we've designed takes into account the winds and the dangers that one might encounter and will get you safely to the bottom. What lies down there, I do not know. You'll have to find out. That's the point.
How much does it pay?
Well, as I said, I would give you trade goods, services, what would be the equivalent of a year's labor for common folk. Go ahead and make a intelligence check, just a raw intelligence ability check, if you don't mind. You can use history if you have it.
Oh,
Any of you.
oh Lord.
I don't know history. I'm just going to save us the trouble.
At 18.
23.
Excellent.
15.
So all three of you can work that out because Kovokimru doesn't really use coinage. If their labor economy is anything like Gelspad's, you'd be looking at about 50 to 75 gold pieces.
I mean, but what if, like, some loot found its way to our pockets? What about that part? Is that a thing? Is there some stuff down there?
Oh, you are welcome to keep any, I guess, precious stones or things of that nature that you come across. I would be interested in, at the very least, examining if you find any evidence of a previous civilization.
Oh, yeah.
Such as magic items, things along those lines. I would like the ability to examine them, but they would be yours to keep once my examinations and notes were completed.
All right, fair.
Oh, then it is settled. Do you need to rest before you go?
I'm a cat. I always need to rest.
If you do wish to take a little downtime, I can provide you all with lodging at our finest inn.
Do we need to rest, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should at least take a night so that we can
At the very
formulate a
least,
plan.
before the city
Is there what if we took like 2 days and we went to like the start of our area so that we can plan?
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right.
Well, I can take you to the inn, and while we're on the way there, I can show you the lift.
Beautiful.
She escorts you outside of the tower, and you see a relatively sizable town. There's about 50% of the construction is wood. The other half appears to be permanent ice structures. Looks like there's probably a couple thousand people living here. It's a pretty sizable, thriving town. You can see it is surrounded by walls on three sides, and on the fourth side, the Tobor Gorge. You can see over the gorge a large wooden suspension bridge that goes the length of the gorge to the other side. The gorge is wide enough that you can't quite see the other side of the bridge. It just kind of appears to almost go into nothing. And on the lip of the gorge, you see this very large wooden construction. It looks like sort of a crane system with a wooden basket attached to it and several cables and cords coming off the sides of it.
Is the bridge used currently?
He says, "Oh yes, the bridge is our primary means of trade with the western portion of the continent.
Okay.
It's the only way across the Tober Gorge. The only other option to get over there is to either sail or to travel about 400 miles north." But we can begin your descent tomorrow.
Sounds good.
She takes you over to the inn. As you step into the inn, called Germavica, you see that it is one of the ice constructed buildings. As you make your way inside, the place is pretty well packed. There are probably about 24 people inside drinking and eating, enjoying themselves. You see there's a actually one of those
Turn the lights
Spoke.
on.
Are the lights not on?
Nope.
No.
How about now?
Now they are.
They're one of the ice folk behind the bar. And there seems to be a pretty healthy mix of humans, these Eshik, there's a few Slytherin, some orcs. And they seem to be grouped up in various groups. Most of the folks appear to be commoners, laborers, things of that nature. You don't see a whole lot of, heavily armored folks or anything along those lines. Your companion walks up to the bar, asks for a set of room keys, and brings them over to you and distributes them. Says, "Well, I'll leave you to your evening, and why don't we meet at the lift, say around dawn?"
Okay.
Much.
Very good. All right, what would you all like to do?
Where do you guys want to plan it? Do you want to plan down here? Or you want to go to a private place?
Probably private.
I think considering everything we're going after, maybe discretion is wise.
We should go up to one of the rooms. Can we all fit in one of the rooms?
Yeah, absolutely. You make your way up the stairs and head to the next floor to your rooms. Give me just a moment to turn on the lights for you.
Hello, man.
This is not Motel 6. They did not leave a light on. I apologize. Given the size of your party, Um, meeting in the private rooms is going to be a bit crowded, but it's definitely doable. You have these 2 rooms in the north and then these 4 rooms along the side. Feel free to gather up and discuss your plan. What would you like to do?
Well, we're gonna need
One
equipment,
of
that's for
the-
sure.
We gather in one of the rooms. I'm gonna cast Private Sanctum in the perfect area of the room just to make sure that like nobody can listen in on what we're saying.
Okay.
Privacy. Ultimate
you-
privacy.
You've generated privacy in the area.
So we're definitely gonna need a plan to get down. But I think we also need to consider what's down there. So,
I think the lift is down. Whether or not it works is the issue.
right, but they say every time that they manually try to go down, that they have a tragedy. So maybe what we should do is hook up climbing gear like we're going to climb, even though we're going to use the lift. So that way if the lift does malfunction and gets out from underneath us, we have climbing gear on, we're less likely to actually go into like a free fall and smoosh.
I like that idea.
That is a good idea. But also I think she said that every time they tried to fly down, use this fly spell to go down there, the winds knocked them down.
Yeah,
The
but
lift. But I agree. We should have gear just in case.
yeah, I mean, I think the only, oh my lord, sorry, the cat's doing a thing. I think the only kind of not falling thing we could maybe get away with would be feather fall, and I don't have that, so
I have that.
do you? Because that's
Yeah, I
the
can-
only thing I think might be helpful at all, but I think that would also not be it doesn't
can
last
prepare.
long enough, does it?
It lasts a minute.
Okay, so it'd be the kind of thing that you'd have to do when we know we're screwed.
I could cast it in a moment of stasis and use it right when we need it. So we could potentially use it twice in a row. So after it would end, we could cast it again.
And if we're falling for more than 2 minutes, I think we're just kind of effed anyway.
True.
That's a long
That's a
fall.
ball. Jinx.
I haven't
Maybe
been jinxed
don't.
in so long.
Maybe don't prepare it in the morning. Then I might prepare something else just in case.
Okay. So climbing gear, some feather fall prepped up. Anything else?
Strapping my axe to me like extra. Like whatever, any garments I have, I'm like, this thing is not getting away from me, off of me, nothing.
I wonder if we should pay for a room for like a week ahead and store just some heavy, just random shit we carry with us.
Are you looking at me when you say that?
Not necessarily, but like I'm probably not gonna need to carry my dulcimer with me. I can just carry one instrument. Like we can pare down a little bit.
I can carry all of your things in my bag of holding if you want.
I mean that's I suppose that's I didn't realize you had that. I suppose that helps. But also we might want to consider running by a store of some sort and acquiring additional rope.
Yeah, we definitely
Yes.
need climbing gear for everyone.
Because like I think everybody probably has about 50 feet because I think it comes with all of the kits, but that's not that very much when I'm talking about this.
Wonder.
Oh, I've got a climber's kit in my gear.
Does anyone?
And
Oh,
fishing
what's that?
tackle. I don't think I need the fishing tackle, but the climbing gear is cool.
Certainly handy to have.
I have 50 feet of rope. That's about it.
I think I have 50 feet of
You
rope.
guys cast spider climb? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'll check to see if that's on my spell list, because if we're doing a long rest, then that gives me time to prepare it.
That is true.
That lasts for an hour.
I can't do that though, can I?
You have spells known, so you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
learn a new spell overnight.
Thought so.
You could always also ask the your client, the head of the mage tower, if they could provide scrolls for any of those spells.
The bead, I can concentrate any spell into a bead, but the bead lasts for an hour. So if we don't use it within an hour, it's basically useless. But if we need it, I could essentially give that bead to one of you guys, and you all can use the spell as if you casted it. But I can only make one bead.
Mm. That's a cool thing, though.
Yeah, how long does it take you to make a bead?
It's instant.
Mm.
It's one action,
That's really cool.
but the bead lasts for an hour.
Any other preparations that you would like to make? So you're looking for rope, making sure everyone has a set of climbing gear. And you're not preparing any beads until the next morning, correct?
Yeah. As soon as we get to the lift.
Okay. Any other carousing or activity that you'd like to take place that night, or are you just going to rest?
I think I'm just
I
gonna
don't-
rest.
I don't need to sleep, so I'll just chill in the hallway, I guess.
Did I owe anyone any weapons or materials like that?
Were you still working on that axe, or did you finish the axe yet?
The Lulu's axe?
Yeah.
I finished it, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
She has it strapped to her body.
Excellent. Okay.
With
And-
Velcro.
Then no, I don't think you had any projects in process.
Okay.
And Ithrin, you were making some adjustments to your spell loadout?
Yeah, I don't have spider climb, but I do have detect traps, so I'm gonna swap a couple spells around so I can at least get that one.
Okay. All right.
Who's the biggest one here?
Me?
Yeah.
Are you bigger than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Alan is a little bit bigger than you.
Oh, really? I was told because of my bear, whatever I took.
Then yes. Now you are bigger than Alan. I think
No!
it was-
I grew.
Take everything nice.
If you
So-
need something, you can have it. But
But you,
know that I'm huge.
neither you, Alan, nor Charlung are particularly small. You're all pretty beefy.
Who has that enlarged reduced tattoo?
I do.
oh, I do. We
Both
both
you
do.
guys.
Back! Stop it, Lulu.
So, what I'm thinking, mm, someone cast one of you. If something were to happen, one of you guys would cast enlarge on yourself, while someone else casts spider climb on you, so that you could carry potentially someone else, at least one other person in the party.
Okay.
Should that? Because I can cast it. Ithrin, can you cast that? I forgot you.
I
said-
cannot.
You can't. Can Charlung cast that?
Charlung cannot cast Featherfall or Spider Climb.
Oh, remember Travis said we could ask for scrolls.
I have the carrying capacity of a large creature, so I may already be able to
Right. So if you
grab
enlarge, your carrying capacity goes up another step. So you'll have the carrying capacity of a huge creature.
What
So
is
you
the
could-
carrying capacity of a huge creature?
So you could I would rule that if you used enlarge, you could probably carry the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody fall really far away.
You would cast that spell on yourself, and then I could cast Spider Climb on you.
Okay.
You can just scoop everybody up.
I could just hold the basket as long as there's not a hole in it.
That works too.
Good theory.
Oh boy. Travis is on board. I'm nervous.
All right. You may all apply the effects of a long rest. You are able to rest rather peacefully. It is a little chilly in here, but like in the 50s, not like, frosty cold.
I'm from California. That's freezing.
When you head out in the morning, the innkeeper asks, "Did you take advantage of our sauna last night?"
Damn it. I knew there was something I
No.
forgot to ask.
You
Well-
sure the sanctum is warm?
Perhaps when you return, you can take full advantage of it.
I bet Alan would love that.
I think I would as well.
Make sure I prepared that spell. Okay, cool. I did.
And you make your way out to the lift. When you arrive at the lift, the wizard is there, and she has several packs assembled. You see there's plenty of spools of rope and things along those lines. She says, "I don't want to weigh the crane down too much, but I think given your weights and sizes, this amount of gear should be safe to transport with you."
Alan, do you want a scroll?
What?
Did you want to ask for a scroll of any kind? Okay.
All right. You load up into the lift.
I'm gonna cast that
Alright.
bead. I'm gonna trap a spider climb in that bead.
And Ithrin will ready her climbing gear.
Okay.
Just like in case shit starts getting weird, slam a python in the side and hope.
That's fair. So you're just kind of keeping your hand on it, as it were.
And like also like situational awareness, like something creaks wrong. Boop.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Once you are all loaded up, she begins the descent and says, I wish you all a safe journey. May the Titans watch over you." And with that begins descending. I would like... I never have Nolo do this. So Nolo, go ahead and roll 3d6 for me, please.
3D.
Oh no.
14.
Excellent. Are you taking any precautions? You said you have the climbing gear at the ready. Are you using this rope in any other ways? Are you tying yourselves to the basket? Are you avoiding doing so? Are there any other type of precautions you would like to make?
Should we
My
tie
thought-
ourselves to each other?
Yes.
Maybe in pairs.
So-
Yeah,
If I'm
I think
supposed
in
to hold
pairs-
everybody if we fall,
yeah. I think we all need to tie
maybe we
to.
should. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in pairs might be good, like tie the small people to the big people.
I think I might weigh more than everybody. I'm like probably like one of the shorter end, but I think I weigh more than everybody.
Probably the
Let's not
lightest
put you
here.
at the end of the rope.
But yeah, I don't think tying ourselves to the basket is a good idea because that, like, if something breaks, we're all gonna die.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, then we're all stuck to the stupid basket.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we might want to tie to me.
And then none of us will ever touch a basket again.
As you're making your way down, you go down for probably about a minute and a half. As the pulleys are lowering you down, you notice the basket has several mechanisms along the side that faces the wall. And about a minute and a half into your descent, you see the first of a series of pittons get shot out of the basket into the wall, creating another support rope that effectively ties the basket itself to the wall. However, a strong wind kicks up, and I'm going to need each of you to give me a dexterity, acrobatics, or strength athletics check at your choice.
Oh, good. My dumb stat.
Athletics.
I got
Oh.
20 in
Advantage on
acrobatics.
acrobatics. Ooh.
No, I'm so good at that.
Good.
Is this a
20.
saving throw or just a regular throw?
Just a skill check. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration on that.
So athletics and acrobatics, or
Athletics or acrobatics.
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, I guess I have a
9. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
15. Yeah, that's exactly where I was
All right,
at.
23. That's much better.
Excellent. Lulu and Alan managed to maintain their footing. And what did you get on yours, Charlie?
20 total.
All right. Charlie also maintains her footing. Nolo, Charlung, and Ithrin are all knocked prone inside of the basket. The basket tips, but does not dump you over. As quickly as this uptick of wind came, it is past, and the basket straightens out.
Can everybody who was knocked prone get up?
Yeah, you can stand back up.
and I do.
I'll help somebody up.
Firmly
Excellent.
grabbing that rope.
Despite the amount that you were thrown about, the lift seems to hold, and you continue your descent downward. Minutes turn into about an hour as you continue slowly making your way down the side of this thing. You realize that the distance is incredible. This thing must be miles deep.
Is the temperature changing?
It's growing slightly warmer as you get down there, but not enough to give you a great deal of physical comfort as of yet. It is still well below freezing. And you realize you're probably, as you look down over the edge and you can start to see what looks like the smallest trace of running water at the bottom, you realize that you're probably about halfway there. And I'd like everybody to repeat the check they just made, please.
An
23.
advantage on this one.
17.
18.
11.
Excellent. And you got-
23.
Excellent. Out of this time, only Charlie and we'll see about Charlene. Only Charlie is almost thrown to the ground as Charlung reaches out a hand and catches her and supports her as the second gust of wind hits.
So I just fell over.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it even fell over.
Yeah, Charlung caught you.
Does the wind seem just like regular wind, or is it like magical wind?
It doesn't seem to be necessarily magical. It's just like super, like when these gusts hit, it's almost like a microburst going through the.
Yeah, it's like sucking the wind down the what's it called? The gorge or whatever.
Yeah, the canyon.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like the wind starts going and it just turns into a wind tunnel, and so it's like all hell breaks loose.
Okay.
Fortunately for you, this is the final microburst you experience on your way down. After what seems like several hours of descent, you finally reach a flat platform at the bottom, probably about 200, maybe 300 feet above the actual running water that's down there. And now the ambient temperature is probably just above freezing. And where the lift stops, where it hits that outcropping, you see at the distance, probably 50 feet away, what appears to be an open cave mouth.
Yep.
Meow.
Wow.
You guys ready? Let's go.
I bet whatever the struggle is, why people don't come back is in the cave. So
You want me to
everyone
go
should be on
first?
their toes.
Is there anything we want to cast as though there might be monsters in here? Because that seems to be more likely at this point.
Charlong probably wants his mage armor. Their mage armor.
Charlung
That's
absolutely
what they
throws up
always
mage armor.
cast.
Immediately. Any sign of danger,
Right.
mage armor.
Yep. They would have probably cast it before we got down here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fooled you. Mage armor's been up on Charlung for the last 3 hours.
Since we went to bed.
Exactly.
You guys want me to go check it out? I'll go check it out. Do you want to untie from me before I go check it out?
Yeah, now that we're on like flat ground, we should all untie before something happens and we all get.
I'm gonna cast see invisibility on myself. Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, excellent. Anything else that anyone wants to cast in a preparatory fashion? And you're untying yourselves, you said?
Yes.
One thing. So I would have thought about this before we came down here. I have a spell called Melfi's Minute Meteors, but we're like way down here. That's not going to really work, right? Because I can't bring a meteor all the way down here, right?
Why not?
Okay, if you're cool with it.
I mean, it's magic, dude. Like,
Okay. Cool.
Can I cast Commune with Nature to get a sense of what's around?
if you want to take the time to cast, that's a ritual for you, right?
It says at will.
Right, but
A ritual. Is there an R
Is it a
next to
ritual?
you get that through your.
There is not, but I could believe you.
Well, let me double check here because you get that through one of your class features.
Yeah,
correct?
through the yeah. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I would have no magic.
Yeah, because you're yes, you can cast. Well, your beast sense and speak with animals are rituals.
Okay, so then this probably is too then. It
Yep,
doesn't have
you
an
can cast
R.
communion with nature spell as a ritual. It's under your class features where it says Spirit Walker. So yeah, you can cast it as a ritual. So if you
okay.
want to spend 10 minutes casting that ritual, you're welcome to
That's
do so.
what I mean, unless it's somebody thinks I should. But otherwise, I'm good just walking over there.
We don't know anything about this place. It couldn't hurt.
Down?
Do you guys want me to do that? I can do it.
Sure.
Okay.
Give us something we don't know, probably.
Sure. If everybody wants to wait for it, then I will do it. If anyone's in a rush, then I will go over there instead.
No,
No,
yeah.
I don't have it on my sheet. I didn't prepare it, so I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Are you casting that like
And-
right at the cave mouth, or are you casting it just right where you landed?
I feel like I shouldn't go close to the cave mouth yet. So like closer, but not in front of the cave mouth.
While
If there was
she's
something
doing-
in there, I wouldn't want it to see me.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna cast a private sanctum in a bead, so I can use that within the hour.
Excellent.
Me-
And you can only generate one bead a day, or you can only generate
Oh
one
wait,
bead
yeah,
at a
you're
time?
right. I can only do one a day, so I can't do that.
Okay, excellent. So as you complete your ritual of commune with nature, you may get 3 facts of your choice out of the subjects listed in the ritual. So if you click on commune with nature, it'll tell you. You can tell me what information you want to know.
I want to know about the plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Excellent. There are several breeds of fungus within these caves. There are peoples that you do not recognize. They are a small, like, Slytherin-sized, probably,
Okay.
type of humanoid creature covered in fur that you can sense there is a settlement of them deep within these caves. You can also sense beyond that area several creatures that you absolutely do recognize as the scorpion-like beings that you first encountered here, the Skarai.
Were those the ones at the Titan place where we got the bones?
Yeah, no, those were frost giants. Those were the ones at the first temple that you encountered.
Oh, where we met Nolo.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody, I will share all of this with everyone.
there are several of them deeper in the caves. You also determine that there are, you can sense the population of Kovokimru up top, but that's really about it for peoples.
Okay, and then I would like to do powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, and then influences from other planes of existence.
There are no powerful fae, fiends, celestials, elementals, or undead within 3 miles of you. There are, however, you can sense deep in the caves, almost at the end of your perception, you sense some sort of other planar influence at work. Something that seems to be carrying the divine spark, some sort of godly creation.
I will definitely let everybody know that. Yay!
All right. Well, at least we're not totally blind down here. And they want just evidence of what's down here, right?
Right.
Of anything down here.
Yeah.
So we should collect samples of things we find down here.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. You've been given some stuff within the supply packs you were given that would allow you to take samples at various sizes.
How do they feel about mass murder of a people? I
They
feel like it's a
didn't,
fair question.
they didn't give you any specific guidelines about people down there because they didn't expect you to run into any.
All right, well, then that was not on the priority list.
They're a magical equivalent of like. I guess it wouldn't matter. They wouldn't have sent us that anyway, so never mind.
You guys ready? Let's go. These people are small. It'll be fine.
So, Ithrin is gonna go check the lift,
Okay.
just like, cause like, she said like no one's ever made it back. Well, why haven't they made it back? Maybe the lift has problems getting back up.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe no one wants to go back. Maybe that place sucks.
I rolled a 7.
Well, you don't notice
The
anything.
dice were teasing me. I almost got a 16. It was on the edge. And I was like, nope, 3.
You don't notice anything wrong with the lift at all. The one thing you do notice is kind of sprinkled around the running water, like the shores of the river that runs through the base of the gorge. You do see various pieces of skeletal remains and shattered equipment.
Can I take a medicine check to see how they died?
Sure.
I don't like that. Sure, Travis. 22.
Blunt force trauma that probably was the result of a rapid stop at the end of a very, very long, fast journey.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to the group and tell them. So my current working theory now is that there's something in the cave that chases people out and just smushes them.
Oh, maybe it's that godlike creature. Oh, let's go find out. Let's go, right?
I'm
We're
on
gonna start walking.
shoulder. I have my hammer on my shoulder. I'm like, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill some peoples.
After, like, I just need one person to agree, and then I'm ready to go. Like, let's go.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna start walking that way.
All right, go ahead and give me your
Different
marching
follows.
order, please. Feel free to move your tokens into the appropriate marching order.
I'm gonna cast as we're walking. Ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay, I mean, you'll have time as you're waiting because there's another ritual being cast, so you should be fine there. Were you going to say
Okay.
something?
Yeah, so once I get inside, and I'll move my token. Once I get inside, I can't find my token. There it is. I've got 2 tokens.
Excellent.
All right, there we go. Once I get there, I'm going to cast Detect Traps, which has a 120-foot range.
Okay, excellent. What's everyone's passive perception?
11.
14.
Oh wait, yeah, 11.
15.
I hear a 15.
18.
An 18, excellent. Everyone who's 15 or higher, you get a sense that you're being watched basically upon entering the caverns. And also upon entering the caverns, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please, except for Lulu, because Lulu does not need to breathe. The air is in here is warm, like literally hot, and smells like rotting meat. And you need to get out of this room. So, what's that?
I could hold my breath for 1 hour.
All right. If you would like to begin doing so, you're welcome to.
I will.
That's hilarious.
I got a 15 plus 7, and I have +1 on saves. So I think
I
that's
didn't
3.
hear what the roll was.
Constitution save.
Nat 20.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice. I got a 23.
Excellent.
Nobody cares about breathing.
So you all acclimate to the air pretty quickly, with the exception of Nolo, who is holding his breath, and Charlong. Let's find out.
Nolan, can you talk while you hold your breath? Okay.
Charlong takes a level of exhaustion.
Oh, no.
You can see Charlong is like sweating and like breathing very heavily, and I'll be okay. We can press on.
Let's go.
Excellent. as you continue to move through the caverns, you can't shake that feeling that you're being watched.
Can I,
I'm gonna
look
just
around?
like prepare an Eldritch Blast. Like I'm ready to pew pew.
Sure.
I'm
Actually,
gonna
pew, pew,
unhook
pew.
my axe. I'm gonna get my axe ready, unhook it from the Velcro that I have on me.
Now, there is no natural light down here in the first early entryway, but however, around that corner, you can see that there is a pool of water that is glowing a bit, or at least the ring around it is glowing a bit, and it's like bubbling and hissing. The changes, the rocks around it seem to be covered in an algae that ranges in color from blue to green.
Somebody should get a
Well.
sample of that.
I'm not touching that.
And I assume that the find traps didn't ping?
No, not yet. There is no trap here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
keep
that's reassuring.
trying to look for whomever is watching us.
Are you going to make your way up to that water?
Yes.
By all means, please move your tokens accordingly.
Ithrin will examine the water.
Excellent. How would you like to go about doing so?
Just sort of like look at it, sniff it. If it doesn't smell bad, put a paw in, lick a couple drops off.
Don't put a paw in and lick
Make
it.
a survival check, please.
Oh my God, Ithrin.
Wait, can I hit her
+8.
hand? Can I hit her hand? Can I be like, what the fuck are you
Sure,
doing?
if she actually goes so far as to try that, yes.
I rolled an 11.
It smells very heavily sulfury, and it looks like it's possibly like that bubbling is either boiling or some sort of a chemical reaction. So sticking a hand in it
Not gonna
doesn't
touch
strike
it.
you as particularly smart.
I'm glad we got there first.
So I would like to put a paw just over the surface, like the way you test a pan to see if it's hot enough.
Sure. There's definitely heat coming off of it. And as you're leaning in, you're sort of go ahead and give me just a athletics check to see if you athletics or acrobatics at your choice to see if you brush against the algae that rings that those stones.
I just
30,
won't do it.
20.
I can't talk because I'm like holding my breath. I'm just looking at all and I'm just like, what is she doing?
30, 20.
Excellent. So as you are looking into that, you do manage to avoid touching the algae. But yeah, it is giving off heat. It doesn't feel like it's like boiling hot, but it's definitely giving off heat.
I am gonna throw a rock in it. See what happens.
Okay, just picking up like a
A
piece
rock that's dirt. Just
of non-algae covered rock.
yeah. I don't want to touch anything extra.
You throw the rock in, and you can see it like melt the dirt off the outside of the stone.
But the stone is okay.
Yeah.
But I
Wait,
didn't touch it.
Wait, what's melting it?
The water.
It melted the dirt, but not the rock.
Bless
Can I
you
shake
twice.
water into a little
Sorry, I
like,
tried to mute.
vial or something?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to shape water and put it into a vial.
It's fine in the vial. It doesn't like melt through or anything.
It does not melt through the glass.
Okay.
Mm.
Make a note in my.
Odd.
With this intelligence, would Ithrin like to try anything else?
No, this seems dangerous, but as long as we don't fuck with it, it won't fuck back.
That's fair.
And if
Alright.
we will relay as much to the rest of the party.
Does anybody else need any more samples of any kind? ready to keep on keeping on.
Did somebody get a sample of the algae?
Not yet. No, just the water.
I
Lulu's not
handed
here for samples.
and a pair of tweezers.
What was that?
Lulu's not here for samples. She's here for other reasons. So I'm not getting samples.
I can mage hand some algae probably into a sample,
Okay.
so I don't touch it.
Yeah, you cast Mage Hand and scrape some algae off and put it into another vial.
Does that melt the vial?
Does not melt the vial. As you start making your way northward, Lulu, you see around that corner a pile of rocks in an outcropping right here.
Does it look like an odd pile of rocks?
Looks like a cave-in of some kind.
Do you want me to shoot an explosive arrow at it?
If it caved in, I don't know if that's a good idea.
As you were...
It will open up the path, Lulu.
I hope it doesn't cave anything else in.
Anyone who's looking at that algae can make a nature check if you'd like. And if you're looking at the pile of stones, you can make an investigation or nature check as well.
9 on the nature check.
Yep, you have no idea what this algae is.
I got a 10.
Well, is anybody else looking at the stones? Because
I'm
never
looking
goes
at-
well for me.
19.
15.
All right, the algae, none of you can identify. The stones, it just looks like some sort of a cave-in.
Should we investigate it?
Yes.
I'm gonna go over and look at the
Okay.
stones.
All right, go ahead and make
Let's
a
go.
nature or you can make a nature or an investigation check at the stones.
Are we trying to be quiet?
I'm not.
Rolled a 1.
Yep, definitely looks like a natural cave-in to you.
Those are rocks.
Are you sure they're rocks?
Them's rocks.
They look exactly like rocks.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a rock if I ever saw.
That's
I rolled
a
a
rock.
1. I rolled a 1 on my investigation.
yeah,
We don't know
Really
what's
like rocks.
happening.
You're all
We
pretty
like-
sure that these rocks are just a natural cave-in that has nothing to do with
Well,
anything.
I rolled a 19 investigation check. Is that still nothing?
Still nothing. Yeah, you're dubious of it being necessarily natural, but you can't come up with any other explanation that would make the
Remove some
make
of
the
it.
rocks behave as they would like to. Yeah, you can start digging with them if you want to.
Nolo just
Yeah.
looking at the and like the corner over, just like shaking his head. It's like I started looking at rocks.
I'll move
Uh,
some rocks.
as you're
Well, there's
walking,
nowhere else to go.
as you're
Yeah.
walking along, Nolo,
Mhm.
A stalactite falls on you,
Wow, jeez.
and when it does, it will make this attack with advantage. Does a 21 hit Nolo?
It would, but shield.
All right, you're going to shield? Excellent. As you throw up a shield, a bubble of darkness surrounds you and the immediate vicinity, out to 15 feet around you. The rest of you just see Nolo enveloped by a bubble of magical darkness.
These 5 or
I
10
don't-
foot squares.
These
I
are
don't
5 foot
like it.
squares, and we will now roll initiative.
And it was Ithrin who just got pinned?
No, it was Nolo.
Oh,
Nolo. Okay.
Hold on 2
Am I allowed to
seconds.
rage like when the guy falls on him, or is it too quick?
You would rage when your turn comes around. So, because raging is not a reaction, it's a bonus action.
I have
Um,
advantage on initiative, so one second. Sorry.
You're totally fine. Just give me a half a second.
Natural 20.
11 on the initiative.
I got a 20.
Hold on to those because I'm going to need them in a second. I'm adding everybody's actions. And because Roll20 is Roll20, it is taking me a second to get everything together.
Because roll 20 is not astral.
All right, Alan, what did you get on your initiative?
Natural 20.
Not natural 20.
Dirty 20, okay. Nolo, what did you get?
11.
Lulu.
A natural 20.
And what was your what's your dex?
What is my dex?
Your dexterity.
Your
Plus
dexterity.
1.
Okay, excellent. Charlie.
20 total.
Excellent. I will roll for our friends.
I got a 15.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't. Oh, because you're way down there. That's why I didn't add a turn for you. I'm sorry.
Because you're way down there.
That means I'm away from the fighting.
That
It's
is
probably a good thing.
accurate.
Just pick up the moss and throw that.
Okay. And they will go on 12s. So if you'll bear with me for just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and bring in that circle I just drew.
Can I still see out of that circle?
You are in total darkness. Do you have... let me check and see real quick if it... Dark vision cannot penetrate the darkness and no natural light can illuminate it.
So it is just
If
black.
any of the darkness overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell creating the light is dispelled. So, Lulu, you have the first action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna rage.
Excellent.
I don't like it. My new weapon allows, while raging, an aura of rage goes out 20 feet, and creatures can also rage with me, essentially.
Excellent.
Ooh, I'm gonna rage as
We're
Lulu.
gonna rage. Let's rage.
Wonderful. Charlie, are you going to rage as well?
No.
You're a party pooper.
Excellent.
Sorry.
Alan and
Okay.
Lulu are now enraged, but that is only a bonus action. So what are you going to do with your action?
I won't be
action?
able to do anything if I.
Right, yeah, you'll just be an
Okay.
angry cat. You'll be able to scratch and bite. That would be...
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna run over to try to help Nolo. How close can I get? You said these are 5?
5 foot squares, yeah.
It's like nobody give drugs to the DJ, you know?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go like right here, and I mean, I don't really know.
You can step
like,
into the
grab for
darkness. You
something.
have another 5 feet of movement. And then you can swing. You'll just be at disadvantage because you're attacking blindly.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Go ahead and make that
I
attack
have
roll.
it. I have advantage on my strengths when I'm raging. Does that just cancel that out?
No, that's advantage on strength checks, not advantage on attacks. If you want advantage on attacks, you can attack recklessly, which would cancel your disadvantage and give any creature attacking you advantage against you.
Let's be reckless.
Excellent. Go ahead and make an attack check, please.
I'm glad you said that.
That I wanted to be reckless.
You said let's be reckless. You remember that.
Oh God, I don't like it. 22.
That will absolutely hit your target. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. Pause for damage.
You said 4 damage?
11.
Oh, 11.
11. Pause 4 damage, sorry. And then I get one more hit.
You do get extra attack, so go ahead and swing.
Here we go. Woo is really big. It's just really slow. It's drama.
That's fine.
21.
21 also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay. And that's a 10.
Excellent. You hit something that makes like a squeaking kind of sound with each blow. Nolo, you feel a fluid spray onto your face, but you don't know what it is. But the darkness is not dispelled. Charlie, what would you like to do?
I'm going to be reckless and I'm going to walk to here. And I am going to cast Violent Scream at level 3. It's a con save of 15.
And that's against a cone. So
It's
that's
a cone.
excellent. So everybody there needs to make con saves, including your buddies.
Yep.
I get
I know,
advantage
but
on
I can't see them.
saves.
It's dark in there, so I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's fair.
I'm okay. I get advantage.
I think I'm outside of the cone.
Yes, you're absolutely outside the cone. And what's the
Using my
save?
inspiration. I got
What's the
20.
save
Thank God
DC?
for it.
15.
Excellent.
Oh gosh.
The first
Come on, advantage.
enemy made theirs. The second one did not. Is it save for half or save for none?
Half.
I did not.
It's 11.
Excellent.
11 is the regular damage. And if they don't save, they're deafened for a minute.
Oh, beautiful.
So I can't hear anything.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh,
The darkness dispels.
Won't let me have a wand of wonder.
Oh, nice.
As the darkness dispels, you see a so we'll get that out of there. You see a creature drop at Nolo's feet that looks for all the world from one end like a stalactite, but on the other end it has 6 sort of tentacles that all surround a giant mouth. You recognize this as a dark mantle. A second dark mantle blindly flies its way towards Lulu's face.
oh, good. How much do I take for Sarah's attack? Sarah, how much was I taking?
It was 11, correct?
11.
Okay, and then I am raging, so it's half.
Yep.
Unless, okay.
Yeah,
That
because
was the
you're
one that-
resistant to
Yeah.
everything when you're raging.
Mm,
Sorry about that.
it's coming at my face. Got it.
And what was that, Nola?
I'm sorry. Was the one that dropped at my feet dead, or is that still? It's just like
it's very dead. Yeah, it's
okay.
like there's goo pouring out of its various appendages. But the other one is flapping through the sky blindly in a vague direction toward Lulu. Charlie, do you have a bonus action that you'd like to take?
Oh, yeah. I'll cast Bardic Inspiration, but it has to be on somebody who can hear me. So I guess Nolo.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
sorry.
can't hear you. Oh, hilarious.
I was
Look at
gonna
the
say,
next one.
Nolo, you made your save?
I made my save. Yeah.
All right, so you're not deaf, so you have Bardic Inspiration. Excellent.
Okay.
Holland, what would you like to do as this creature is flying towards Lulu's head?
I'm gonna run
Rage.
at the
So
creature.
the darkness is gone, right?
The darkness
Yes.
is gone, yes?
Okay.
I'm gonna run towards the creature and bat it like a baseball with my hammer.
Excellent. Go
I've
ahead and
never
make that-
raged before. Is that something I can do?
Absolutely is. Yeah, you can, while raging, you can attack an enemy and you can move toward an enemy. Those are your action options.
Cool. So
And you
yeah,
get advantage on strength checks.
Cool.
Advantage on strength checks and constitution checks, I believe.
all right. So I'm gonna go for it. 12. So that one misses.
No, it doesn't. That
Oh,
absolutely
it
hits.
doesn't? Oh, cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your
So I
damage.
have
Nice.
attacks, right? So 12 and 13. They both hit.
Excellent. Roll damage for both.
6 and 12.
Excellent. So with your
Nice.
first hit, you sort of knock the dark mantle onto the ground, and with your second hit, you just come up and just splatter it. And
Great.
dark mantle goo sprays upward, showering Nolo, yourself, and Lulu with blood and gore.
Cool.
Both,
Somebody
That just
get
makes
a
the rage
sample.
cooler.
both of the enemies are destroyed.
I'm gonna put the one that's least damaged into the bag of holding.
Excellent.
You.
Gross.
Unless anyone is taking any aggressive actions, combat ends, as does the rage.
Are there more? There's no more falling from the sky? I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, you don't see any
And
more.
I'm probably just gonna hit the wall and see if any more fall down.
You hit the wall and it echoes
I'm
throughout the
raging.
chamber, but nothing occurs.
That's very disappointing. I thought it would be like, when in movies, bats just kind of all turn to you and then there's like a swarm.
No, nothing yet.
Damn.
It's gonna take me a second to calm down because I'm pretty pissed.
I feel like we're both like ride rage.
You can,
We need to go have quiet time.
Once it becomes clear that there are no further enemies, you calm down from your rage. You can continue northward, or you can take what you've found so far and head back to the surface.
Let's go north.
Yeah.
For a penny and for a pound.
Agree.
Mm.
Excellent. You continue your trek to the north. Having slain the dark mantles. Is anyone injured? Does anyone need any healing?
No.
I'm injured, but I'm good. It's okay.
I can give you like a relatively small healing.
I'm only down 5 hit points, so if
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I have a healing word, level 1. It's 1d4 plus 3.
Okay. Couldn't
So
hurt.
there you go, it was 6.
nice, thank you. I am full health.
May as well take care of that before it's a problem rather than after it's a problem, and we're trying to revive you and shit.
It may or not. It might have come from you.
Yeah. Well, you might have been in the dark and you said, "Let's be reckless." I took it like a bard says things.
That's totally fine.
Sure. You step into the next area. You see that the tunnel opens to your right in sort of a wider area, and then there's a narrower tunnel that goes up and to the left. What all would you like to do?
Onward.
Yeah, let's look around.
Why don't you go ahead and make it?
Investigation check.
Yep. Anybody who wants to check the area out, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I am still like high from my rage. I got like a 3.
7.
I'm gonna.
You all do have a high enough passive perception to notice that there's something strange about the walls of the cavern. They don't have the same kind of shape or texture in this room, despite being the same type of stone.
I'm gonna use inspiration because I kind of rolled shit, and I rolled the exact same roll,
Oh no.
so I got a 9.
So I heard one person got a 15, correct?
Yeah, that's me.
You're pretty sure that this means that the strange markings and shapes of this wall indicate mining. So whatever's been down here, at some point there's been something intelligent down here conducting mining.
Does it still smell bad here?
It does.
Okay. Still holding breath then? Okay.
See, invisibility lasts for an hour. We haven't been down there here that long, right?
Correct.
I'm just gonna keep walking the tunnels.
Okay.
Behind her.
Feel free to follow along. As soon as you hit the end of that tunnel, a gust of hot air blows through. You can sort of sense that that gust is originating from over this way.
Then I'll go that way.
We will want to know what the hot gust of air is. Okay.
You also note immediately that once you're in this network of the tunnel, every slightest sound echoes. While you can still hold a conversation with one another at whispered tones, you're effectively deafened toward any sort of sound, like for the purposes of discerning like a location through sound, things along those lines. As you walk up closer, you can clearly see that this hole seems to be a source of like some type of hot air geyser. The temperature is probably 10 degrees warmer in this part of the tunnel than it is anywhere else. You want to get in
I'm not
closer and
sticking my-
investigate that geyser?
Yep.
No.
Yep. I don't care why that hot air's down there. I think we should keep going that way. Let's go this way, guys.
I mean, if it's
I mean-
warmer, I am down, honestly.
We're looking for winter seeds, and I doubt we'll find them somewhere warm.
Oh, is that what we're looking for?
I
Well-
mean, that's what Ithram's looking for.
Yeah.
Well, the spiritual shit sometimes is like contrary and weird like that. So maybe we would. Maybe we'll find them
Oh,
like
yeah, that's a good
sitting in a
point.
pool of lava or something, and
You
still
guys trying to go
freezing
in the
cold when
tunnel?
you touch them.
Lulu, where you're standing, you can see a slight glow down this direction. We're thinking. The rest of you have made your way up into this area, correct?
Movie tokens.
Did any of
Yes.
you want to go and investigate deeper into this hole or no?
Mm-mm.
No,
pit?
not unless we have a reason we have to.
So my thought is maybe poke our heads in on the way back.
Okay. About a minute later, another gust of hot air comes down through that hallway. And you can all now see that glow emanating from down this way.
I will go right about here and be like, that's weird. I'm not going to touch that.
All right. You can see that there's more of the glowing algae that was on the rocks in the previous area, but this appears to be a painting made with the algae. You can't quite make out the details from that distance.
I'll get
I'll
closer.
approach.
All right. As you get closer, you realize the ground there is of a slightly different texture than the rest of the area, and Ithrin, you can tell that ground there is trapped.
Oh, don't step there.
Backing up.
Excellent. You back away. Go ahead and you can make either an investigation or a wisdom or a perception check if you're looking at the painting. If you're looking at it from that far back, though, you will be making that check at disadvantage.
Is it perception or?
Either perception or investigation.
Can I do it from my previous location though?
You can. Where was the previous
I
location?
was like right here before.
Yeah, that would be fine. You can do that normally.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, though.
Okay. You'll get the first roll then. That would be a 9.
All right. Go ahead and make your perception check.
22.
Excellent. Did everybody else make perception checks?
Yeah, but I didn't see shit. I got like a 7.
Excellent. The good news is that you figure out that it looks like there's looks like the painting is of a Scarai, one of those scorpion people falling into a pit. You realize that right as you step back when Ithrin shouts, "Wait, it's a trap!" and fall into a pit.
Wait, it's a trap. Oh no.
Womp womp.
You fall down 10 feet and suffer.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Three bludgeoning damage. Give me 1 second.
Can I use the rope to pull her out?
You absolutely can. However, you note in the bottom of the pit are the area is lined with like a purple fungus.
Get a sample.
No. I don't
And
give a
that,
shit about no samples.
that fungus, at least 3 of them will attempt to attack you with their rotting touch attack.
The fungus is attacking us.
And what is your AC there?
14.
Excellent. You are hit by the first 2 of the attacks and take a total of 11 necrotic damage as the fungus that you land in starts rotting your flesh.
Yikes.
I will absolutely come help her regardless of fungus. I'm already dead. Let's just keep it going.
Excellent. You rush over and start pulling her out of the hole. That's the good news. The bad news is while you get her out of the hole, the fungus is starting to crawl out of the hole.
Of course it is. Hey, somebody light this shit on fire.
I have an idea.
What would you like to do?
Can I cast a spell?
Sure. What would you like to cast?
I would like to cast Nether's Mischief on the hole.
What does that do?
Well, it depends.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This time it's going to that the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which would be I don't know. What's that? Just my regular
Your spell save DC, yep.
15. Or begin giggling until the start of my next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses its movement to move in a random direction.
Okay, so they fail miserably and fall back on top of
Uses all of
themselves
its movement.
into the pit. Oh, except
I like
one
to-
that apparently critted, so it continues climbing up.
I want to.
That one's the leader.
You know, catch what?
Create bonfire.
Excellent. That needs to make a dex save.
Yes, 16.
How about a -2? You absolutely hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage for the create bonfire.
16 fire.
Surprisingly enough, the flaming fungus makes its way to the lip as Charlie and Lulu step back from the lip. The fungus comes up toward them and takes a swipe at, tries to fling itself back onto Charlie.
Can I do anything? Can I smash it?
You can, yeah, sure. I'll let you try to smash it first.
I don't know if I would use my axe for that or if I would just like try to grab it and smash it.
You can try to hit it with your hand if you want to with an unarmed attack.
Is it
Okay,
immune
we'll
to
try
being
that.
charmed?
What's that?
Is it immune to being charmed?
It is not immune to being charmed.
Awesome.
Is it like a humanoid fungus or is it just like a literal?
No, it's like a
mushroom?
patch of fungus that's crawling at you.
26.
Oh, that'll hit. Absolutely. So You'll do 1 plus your strength modifier.
1 plus my strength. My strength modifier is 8, so 9.
So you punch this fungus and it just smashes into bits and it is destroyed.
Very good.
What are we doing?
I have no
Here's
idea.
having fun.
Somebody get a sample.
You can absolutely scrape some of it off of Lulu's knuckles, no problem.
I am walking away. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Guys, I'm leaving.
I'm gonna get a sample.
I'm gonna get it. Oh my gosh. Don't get the one that was on fire.
As you get back into this area, you hear a scuffing sound that quickly fades into silence as a light sort of disappears down this hallway.
I will run at it.
Yeah, there's no way that didn't hear us.
What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna follow, but I'm not going to Lulu's angry speed follow.
You know what? I still have my familiar, my little owl. I'll send him up front to scout.
Excellent.
I can see what's going on over there.
Give me just a second. Oh. Can you all see okay over here now?
Nope, darkness.
I'm dark.
The darkness.
I don't even see me.
Oh, roll 20.
Me neither.
Now, wait.
Oh, I can see something.
I see me.
Oh,
and
Charlie.
I see a room.
Charlie only.
It's the Charlie Show.
I watched
Surprise! All of you all are dead.
that. Oh no.
Charlie Mithrin Show, and Lulu, and me.
We
Everybody.
are the Crystal Gems.
All right. I'm totally running ahead, like probably pretty far. Can't hear anybody.
Excellent. As you run into this tunnel, you hear a bunch of screeching as you realize that the fungi growing along the walls of the tunnel are all shriekers.
Well, good thing I'm deaf.
It's
Oh,
true.
it was only
I
for
don't
a
know.
minute.
I don't know how long that lasted.
1 minute.
Okay. Has it been a minute?
You see a creature right here. Give me just 1 second. Who is one of the furry kind of humanoids that you had noticed before. Effectively, like crouched on the ground.
It hasn't been an hour since I cast comprehend languages, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at it and try to freak it, like scare it into telling me, like, why are you following us?
Go ahead and make a insight check, everyone.
Nat 20.
Oh, excellent.
This I know.
Charlie, you are absolutely certain that this creature is faking it and is not unconscious.
Six.
You
It's
see
not-
it like
I thought
flinch to the with the shout.
All right, and I'm gonna say that
oh yeah.
Do we all
gonna
speak
pick
something
it
that
up.
isn't common?
Yeah, we speak.
Yeah.
Shelzari, right?
You all speak Shelzar, yeah.
Okay, I'll say it in Shelzari since it'll be
Yeah, I
less
think the only
likely.
person that doesn't is Nolo, and Nolo has comprehend language.
Perfect.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It says, ah! And it starts saying, speaking primordial. Do any of you speak primordial?
Temporarily, yeah.
It says,
No.
no, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
Begging for.
I don't know what it's saying.
I'm gonna go ahead and just cast comprehend languages on myself immediately when I realize I don't understand him.
Okay. It says, listen, I heard noise come from the Bright Cavern, and so I went to investigate. And I've been watching you. I'm a brave member of my tribe, so I came to see who you were, and you are glorious, strange creatures with odd flesh. And he pokes Nolo in the chest.
Okay, so just before we go any further from here, what does this flesh make you want to do? Do you want to keep it? Do you want to what desires does all of this odd flesh give you? Because we need to establish where we're at here.
No, we don't want to hurt anyone. You don't. We are peaceful. That one scares me a little. He points at Nolo.
Yeah, she's all right.
Nolo, not
She's
Lulu.
just
Yeah, Nolo now Lulu.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm terrifying.
he doesn't seem to actually, even though Lulu is the one that actually lifted him up, right? He doesn't seem to be particularly intimidated by Lulu. He seems more like he's more scared of Nolo than Lulu.
He's just got that shell. It'll be fine.
Yes, like the Skurai.
I don't know what they're saying, so when he points at Nolo, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you need him?" I'm gonna have him by the scruff, like, "Oh, him."
And he sort of recoils a little bit.
And I'm gonna say absolutely not like the scry.
Can I insight check to see if he's bullshitting this coward act?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
It's only on 11.
You're pretty sure he's sincere. He says, my people are the Krampek. We have been kept by the Skurai as slaves, but my tribe broke free, escaped, and stayed free until the Skurai tracked us down. They made one attempt to assault our village, but we drove them back.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Does it still smell bad in here?
It does.
Okay, so I can't even talk still. I'm holding my breath. Okay.
He says, if you are friends, I can take you to our village. Perhaps you can help us fight them off.
I'm down. Let's go see their village. Let's do this.
I just nods and fuck right now.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm relaying it as best I can.
Do we know who the people that they are saying fought them is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
encountered
Skurai,
them.
the scorpion people. Like the scorpion riders, basically.
Yeah.
Yep. We've taken care of them.
Bean, no.
He begins, he says, please set me down and I will guide you.
I will set him down. I'll look at Nolo and everyone first, be like, set him down? All
Yes.
right. Then I will let him go.
And as you're in this larger cavern on the other side of the Shriekers, you can see there's various glowing fungi that go all the way up to the ceiling. There also is another pool of that water that has the same luminescent algae surrounding it. But he guides you around the pool and says, don't touch that water. It is not good, but I will bring you good water. And as he walks you around, the area opens into a much larger cave. In this much larger cave, you can see it's got various holes in the side of the walls arranged vertically, like resident, and you can tell that they're by the decoration they're like residence and structures built into these holes. There are no visible ladders or ropes, despite some of the openings being nearly 50 feet off the ground. And you see like dozens of these furry folk, these Krampek, sort of poke their heads out of their various hidey holes and various homes and kind of look on at you in wonder as you enter what appears to be their village. And that's where we'll wrap things up for this session. So any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns about tonight's adventure?
Did they tell me to lower my weapons?
They haven't said anything to you yet.
You wouldn't understand them if they did.
Good.
I feel like that might be key for us to not wipe out this people.
Yes, Alan's inability to understand their language is definitely a boon to you. Awesome.
No, that was fun.
It was.
Beautiful.
I enjoyed
Well,
it.
thank you all so much for being here and playing. Thank you, those of you who are watching at home, for watching. Sorry about the slightly late start. We had some tech issues and we are flying in missing folk formation as Narf was unable to join us tonight. But we'll be back with this next session. So before we do run out the door, I would like to give everyone a chance to please tell us who you are, what you do, who you've been playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you'd like to promote. And let's start it off this time with Alan. Please give us your details.
Hi guys, I'm Milena. I played Aland. My pronouns are she, they. Alan's pronouns are she, her. And I am having fun. I just want to kill some things, and I got to kill things today, so that's always a win. Hashtag murder hobos. It was nice to rage, and in real life, I don't rage much. I am an illustrator and movement coach in Chicago, and you can follow me on the social medias, Milena Deneno, and there you can find everything else. I have a link tree there, and I have a Patreon, so give me your money, please. Bye.
Excellent. And I'll throw the link to your Patreon in the chat. And while I'm doing that, Ithrin, please give me your pertinence.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I was playing Ithrin. We're both she, her. You can find me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram as Stolen Fires. The next time I'll be online will be this Friday playing Dune Adventures in the Imperium. It's a lot of fun. There was family drama, and there will continue to be family drama.
Looking forward to it. And I've thrown a link to that channel in the chat. Please head over there and give a follow if you have not yet done so. Next up, Lulu, please give us your pertinence.
Hi, I'm Allie DeVries, she, her. Lulu is also she, her. I am excited that Alan rages with me now. That is just fun. It's going to take murder hobos to another level. I'm also I'm excited, but then I'm also like, oh, but what if someone tells her to put her weapon down?
Right. Yeah, it's a
We already run through people.
We have learned that is a dangerous proposal. Absolutely. And thank you so much for being here. Next up, Charlie, please give us your pertinence.
I am Sarah Schreinover, she, her. I play Charlie, she, her. And I do all kinds of things. I'm an author, and I stream on Twitch, and I have a podcast about Twin Peaks, and I do YouTube videos about writing, and sometimes I do other random stuff in other places. So Twitter is usually where I talk the most about nonsense. That's usually the easiest place to get a hold of me, I suppose.
And I did just also send a link to your Twitch channel in the chat where you play Phasmo.
I do play a lot of Phasmo, and I also play Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI, which is the longest title for a very chill ghost hunting game that's just like real ghost hunting, and you can't die or anything. It's just so chill.
That's fun. And do you have any news to share about the Twin Freaks podcast that might be super cool that you want to brag about, or do you want to hold off?
I think I'm gonna wait because I think I'm gonna wait.
Excellent. There will be news soon, and it's super awesome.
Yes,
and I'm
I
super
just
proud
wanna
of
finish
and
the-
happy for you.
Yeah, I want to finish the episode first.
That is fair. All right. Awesome. And that brings us to Nolo. Please give us your pertinence.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Mutant. I play Nolo, both of us, he, him. In real life, I am a Chicago-based comic artist. You can find me pretty much everywhere online, all the, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, everywhere. Mike Mutant. Where I post and update on projects I'm working on.
Excellent. Definitely go over and give Mike a follow. I would also like to point out that what we've been running through right now is Frostlands of Fenrilik, which is a setting expansion for Scarred Lands that Mike and Milena did the art for. And it's super cool, and I'm super proud of it, and you should super go buy it. It is available in PDF and POD over at Drive-Thru RPG. And I'm just checking right quick because there are various sales going on right now. We're in the final hours of the New Year, New Game sale, and there are a couple of other like OGL sales right now. Frostlands Fenrilik is not within those sales, but it is available at Drive-Thru RPG in the link that I've shared. I also want to make sure to let you know that the Onyx Path's traditional printing partner / warehouser, Indie Press Revolution, is having an OGL sale where books are 50% off, including Dead Man's Rust, which is the adventure we ran through last season here. You can get it for half off over at indiepressrevolution.com. Go grab it while it's hot. I am Travis Legge. My pronouns are he, they. When I'm not running games, I'm writing them, such as Dead Man's Rust. And we will be back here with more of the adventures and meeting the people of the Crampack Village in 2 weeks' time. Until then, please be sure to wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots, do all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.